What's up, guys? Welcome to Quetrah Tarot. Guys, please like, share, and comment. Please subscribe to the channel. Anything you'd like to know about me and this channel will be down in the description below. Also, I do this for entertainment purpose only, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Guys, I also like you to know that no weapon formed against me shall never ever prosper. I am protected by the Most High God and my team of spiritual warriors of the highest light. My ancestors don't play about me, so please, for your safety, don't even try it. On that note, I like to call in your warriors, my warriors, and the Most High God to this reading so I can get clear, accurate channel messages. Please and thank you. Guys, what's up? Oh, man, I woke up with feeling like so amazing. Just, when you just know you know. Even if you don't know how, when, where, none of that, you just know that something is coming in, something about to happen, something about to change your life. I'm getting uprooted. So some of y'all may be getting uprooted. Y'all may be moving. I don't know, maybe out of town, out of the country. Somebody don't want me to get this message out, but I don't work for them. I work for the Most High Mother and Father. So yeah. Somebody, throat chakra is being activated back again because you have minions trying to do spell works on your throat chakra so that you won't speak some truth that they trying to run from. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that. Okay, Spirit, what do I and the collective need to know in this moment? Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's a lot. That's a hell of a lot. So let's do this. We're going to start again. That was, whew. And then half the deck. A quarter of the deck. All right. Okay. So we have all your needs are met. So Spirit wants you to know all your needs are met, you know, meeting basic needs, you know, bowls, food, substance, you know, refilling your spirit. It's all needs are met. That's what's up. You are forever taken care of. You don't have to worry about absolutely nothing for the rest of your existence. You have leveled up beyond your expectation of you. Yeah, you were the right sprinkle on it. Yeah, they didn't see you coming, whoever you are. Yeah, they slept on you. You got slept on hard. People just didn't. They doubted the hell out of you. And you was the key the whole time. You was the prize the whole time. The answer, you were everything the whole time. And they just never seen you. You know, they saw your love as, you know, hate, which is weird. That lets you know that it's a lot of work that they need to work on with themselves if they seen your love as hate. You know, most of the time that's just reflected. You know, because that person see in you what they wish they seen in themselves. So instead of working on themselves, they send out, you know, psychic attacks of hate and dislike towards you. And you did absolutely nothing to this person, but this person is so insecure and think they don't have nothing. So instead of operating in their highest good for themselves, they live in their lower chakra. Yeah, they do. Huh? Okay. We got the tape. Very sticky situation, cutting things away in order to hold things together, fixing things. Somebody want to fix things with you. But I'm getting it's a little bit too late. Yeah, when they had a chance to fix it, they didn't. They punked out. They refuse, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, somebody had to make something right and they refused to. They was afraid back then. Nah, but they was warned. You don't know afraid until you're being warned by your ancestors on what you better do. Because if you don't do it, it's up for your ass. What comes your way, you ask for it. Your choice, and that's what's happening. Yeah, sit, just rest, ponder, thinking, sad, looking back, reminiscing, sitting in stubbornness. Yeah, somebody's just sitting there reminiscing on you and the history y'all shared once upon a time and wishing that they could go back and do it all over again, but you know, a little bit too late. Yeah, they thought they knew what they knew and they hadn't had you nicked in the bud, you know. The author of illusion. Because what? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah. They regret crossing you, hurting you. You did absolutely nothing to deserve that. You did nothing to deserve that. We got the camel, travel, journey, wisdom, endurance, survival, service, self-sufficient, conservation, stamina. So you about to go on an adventure, a different adventure, different from this person here. Yeah, you're about to travel. You got your weight. You got more. Like, you know, when they say pray to God for what you want, you know, or what you need. So instead of praying for like money and stuff like that, you pray for more wisdom, more knowledge, more patience, more guidance, more clarity. That's what your prayers be about. It don't be about this materialistic stuff. You already know that comes naturally. That's already your birthright and it's already yours. So you don't need to pray for what's already yours. You're praying for what you feel you need more of. And you pray for more wisdom, more knowledge, more knowing, you know, more patience. I'm seeing a lot of that out here. More patience, more understanding, more clarity. That's what your prayer be like to the Most High. And so, yeah, you're being watched too. From some type of service, survival service. Somebody's interested in you. I don't know yet if it's a good thing or what. It's like getting an energy. It could, and it all depends on what you choose, the path you choose to go where this is concerned. Home, shelter from the storm, safe place, rest, recover, domain, a place you feel in control and prosper. Some of y'all, you know, y'all got a home that's your sacred place, that's your domain. Can't nobody tell you shit because of where you came from. You left from nothing to something, and you still like, how the hell I did that? Because you didn't see how you were going to accomplish shelter for you and your family because your income wasn't right. You know, you didn't make the qualification, but, you know, God, the Most High, your ancestors, your team, they know that already. You feel me? So they make sure they set up house for you because you deserve it. You don't deserve this backstabbing piece of shit here. So they made sure that you had a home to go to, you and your loved ones and your family. Yeah, people doubt you. They like, oh, they gonna need me. You know, they can't do nothing without me. Lies you told. Lies you telling yourself. Real talk. You is not my God. You know, people like to think that they God in people's lives. Get your ego in check and go deal with your inner turmoil and deal with your childhood trauma. Because you're doing more harm than good. Oh, God. 1 second. We got eyes, dogs, and green. We got green eyes. Green-eyed monster, actually, homeless, friendly, and green flag, can't grasp yet. So somebody can't grasp, like, what happened? Like, how did you accomplish what you accomplished? Because a lot was sent your way. A lot was sent your way to knock you off your path. You weren't supposed to survive none of this. You're supposed to be up there with your ancestors, looking over on, on the other side. Your ops can't take you out of here. They just can't. But yeah. So we got eyes, not a good card. Watching, gossiping, looking deeper, stalking, slander, hidden accounts. Somebody is, if you're a content creator, somebody made a fake account just to spy on you, to see what you're talking about, what you're saying, to see if you know something and if you're going to talk about it. So they put up a fake account like they really for your channel. They're not. And then we have dog, the ability to devote yourself to your path. Happy, loyal, faithful friends. Devote. You coming in with that new friend, new energy, that new that's right for you, that's destined for you. You good. Whoever you are, you good. You good. And we have friends, quiet, comfort, trust, comfortable, hanging out, doing nothing with someone you like. A pal. Yes, you're coming into a new friendship where you could just hang out and do nothing with somebody that's equally just vibing the same vibration as you, and y'all just loving, y'all living life. Y'all ain't worrying about nothing of what's going on. No, you have passed, leveled up, and you leave all them people and everything. If they didn't come with you, they weren't meant to be with you in this next journey of your life. They served what they were supposed to do. They did it. Moving forward. Somebody is in pain. So let's see what body parts what's going on with this pain. Somebody's in a lot of pain. They crying every day. So, somebody rest, flexible, adaptable, free, contained, sensible, pause, monitoring, well-being. All right. Somebody is monitoring somebody, spying again. Yeah, it's like they're on the computer, having Twitter fingers is what I'm getting. While they're in pain, because what they set out for you didn't happen, but it's definitely happening to them. Somebody's back is hurting. Yeah, responsibility. The responsibility that was given to them, they couldn't handle it. They couldn't, because if they could, they wouldn't be in the situation that they're in now. They thought they had it. Nah, it's the totally opposite. Support, security issues. This person don't have no one to support. Their body not supporting them the way it needs to. It's having issues, security issues. Your body has a lot of issues, tension, weight, way down, and secrets because of your lying ass. I'm telling you, you think you're not hurting people. When you lie and make up stories about their characters and you try to demolish their character just because you don't want people to see you for the snake that you really are. You trying to reflect people to look the other way and not truly at you, the predator. The one that's really doing it, trying to throw stones and hide their hand kind of energy is what I'm getting. Yeah, you're not getting this. If you don't see it physically hurting that person that you're sending this kind of whack energy out to, it's going to backfire to you, and it's going to hit you a lot of the times in your body with your health, because you know what planet Earth is like that you're on. Now, being on planet Earth with a fucked up body and everything is going wrong for you, and you quote unquote want the best for yourself, but operating in a low vibration kind of shit and refuse to do the work on you, it's what's playing out right now in your life. This was your choice. You chose to go through this. You didn't have to, but you just refused to stand 10 toes down and make what you made wrong and make it right, because you made a decision way back, way back, a couple years ago. I don't know who I'm picking up. You made it. You had a decision a couple years ago to be made, and you made that decision. And that decision from back then is what's playing out in your life right now. Yeah. You got to remember, you're living today, not for what you're creating today. You're living today for what you already created. You feel me? And so you're creating today for tomorrow, for the future. So understand how you was operating in the past is what's playing out for you right now in your future or present. And somebody's really going through it health-wise. Their health is failing them. Yeah, their nervous system is not responding the way it needs to, sensitive to wires. So they food, they can't, I'm hearing they mouth, they don't got no teeth. They got bad teeth. They hear certain noise, it hurts their teeth or whatever teeth they got left. Yeah, they in a lot of pain, stress, alert, awareness. They want to die. But my thing is, this is what they wanted for you. But it's what you want for this person or these people. It's not happening to you or to y'all. And for this person I'm picking up, it's happening through their health. They was a fucked up person if their health is fucked up right now. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. If somebody's life is fucked up right now in this moment, in this day and time, today, moving forward, that's their karma. They're a fucked up individual. They know what the fuck they did. Whether people around them might not know and don't want to believe, because how could they? They don't see them as that person, because that's little, Tanisha from down the block, and that's little Chelsea from around the way, and, that's Bernadette, granddaddy, cousin twice removed. They could never do no wrong, If their life is playing out and their health all fucked up, and they, quote unquote, was trying to help people and give out stuff, and, you thought they was living a good life, but it doesn't add up because their life is playing out real jacked up. That's because they was living a lie. Behind the scenes, they was doing a lot of fuck shit that nobody knew about. And they thought nobody knew about. Like, seriously, you thought you wasn't being watched? Like, spirit don't see all. And all you see is whatever you see, because your third eye is not open. So you really blind. You're not strong in the spirit whatsoever, because then your body wouldn't be going through this without the possibility of healing. I'm not getting no form of healing. I'm seeing a castic here. Somebody is dying. Their health is failing rapidly. And it's because of the fucked up decision and they disgusting mouth is what I'm hearing. All they do is fucking lie morning, noon, and night. They don't know nothing else but lies. Try to lie on people, good character, on people with these good characters just because they jealous of who they are and they wish that they had what they seen in themselves. And it ain't playing out like that. So they want to be jealous and not do the work and just it's sad. It's very sad. Anything else? No. Yeah, somebody going through it, man. It's sad. It's justice for their ass. That's why. Yeah, you thought you were going to do all that you did, all that you said, all them lies, just to make yourself look good and make the other person look bad because you was too afraid to stand in your power and stand 10 toes down like you want to tell people that's what you about, but you really not about that. You really a scary little bitch is what I'm getting. And you really not about that life. You may portray yourself to be about that life. You ain't about that life. You ain't. And it's playing out right now in your life to let people know that you really ain't about that life. Legal matters. You did some foul shit. And it's coming back to you. Some of y'all, I'm picking up, wow, somebody going to jail. I straight up just got that. Somebody stole some type of money. I've seen that clear as day. Somebody stole some money, and because they was close to you, they had access to you, they figured it was easy to take this money from you without you even knowing. And you didn't know about it, but guess who knew? Your ancestors, spiritual team, God, they knew. And it was all a part of a trap. They never even had your money. This was money already set for them to be trapped into taking it. This money was already marked for them to come and take it, to make them believe that they're doing something, and whatever fucked up thing they're doing is winning. It was all a stage and planned out That's what they don't know. It was all staged and planned out. Niggas knew you was going to do that. Desperate, low vibration piece of shithole. Niggas knew you was going to operate in that vibration. Because you refused to do the work. You have so much potential to be great. But you instead of focusing all of that on you, for that to come out, for you to learn your own gifts, your own abilities, your own skill, what your purpose is here in life. Because, you know, whether we like it or not, you are important to the pie. You are 1% of the pie. The pie cannot be completed without you. Good, bad, or indifference. Shelter. Yeah, somebody shattered. Not shelter, shattered. Well, ain't nothing by accident. Somebody is going into shelter. That's what I just got. Yep. And then somebody shattered, crushed, sadness, broken heart, panic attack because they realized they hurt someone in their life that they know they had no business hurting them. And this person was the only true person that had their mind, body, soul, and spirit. They had their back. Even when they fuck up, they still had their back. You don't get loyalty like that nowadays. So when that type of loyalty and love is presented for you, you nurture it, you cherish it, you grow with it. Because as they grow, you grow. No, you don't get jealous and bad-minded over somebody else's shit and not realizing you got your own shit that's also needed. But since you don't want to use it because of free will or whatnot, your gifts and everything that was promised to you will be passed on to the person that you try to do this wickedness to. Yeah. What was meant for you is going to happen. What blessing God had for you is going to be taken away from you. What special abilities, everything. It's going to be stripped from you and given to you, the person that you wanted death for. How dare you up here trying to kill somebody? You ain't God. How dare you? You don't get the right to be like, oh, today's judgment day in your ass, and I choose for you to die because of my ego and my pride. The fuck? That's why you're not a lawyer or a judge. Because, well, there's some crooked ones out there too, so let's not go there. But anyway, yeah, somebody is fired up. Because y'all gonna find out what this person was doing behind the scenes, and you gonna be pissed the fuck off because you gonna be shocked. It's gonna be hard. I'm gonna be very honest. It's gonna be hard for you to see this person in that light. Like, you see them in a negative light already, but when you truly find out everything this person was doing behind the scenes to try to demolish you, you gonna be fucking pissed. You know? Explosion of emotion, very angry. Spirit is asking you to just hold that down. Because where you're heading, baby, they're going to wish they didn't cross you. Because crossing you is crossing the Most High God, Mother, and Father. That's where they're getting it mixed up at. You're not just doing this. You are a vessel being used by the Most High God, Mother, and Father. It is not your fault. They don't understand that. Somebody's dating, on a dating site, getting hooked up, seeing someone one night stand, and yet still I'm not getting a good energy from that. Somebody want to have a one night stand with you. Maybe this person from your past, that shadow, that they fucked up the best thing that God has given it. God gave them a blessing, a gift, and they threw it back in God's face. So there's precaution for that, because God like, damn, I gave you one of my best, one of my brats, and this is the thanks? Oh, hell no. Because I'm still the Father. I'm still the Alpha and the Omega. I am the first and the last, says the Most High. So you're going to get in line. Yeah, somebody fucked up. They like, damn, I had everything. Some of y'all going to be overnight billionaires. Fuck a millionaire. Some of y'all going to be overnight billionaires. That's how far God is about to show you how he's step up and show out. Okay? God is going to use you for that example. And baby, Eyes have never seen, Tasha Cole, Nicki Minaj, that song. Eyes have never seen and ears have never heard. For what the Most High God have for you, they gonna shit on themselves like, yo, they going, man, yo, I'm telling you, watch out. Just pay attention. Just pay attention. Yeah, somebody's trying to hold it together, get a grip on it. Heaven is chained up. This is how they feel. They want to come and do better, but they can't because they know what they did was just so fucked up. They had no reason getting into what the fuck they got into to come up against you. For what reason? I still have yet to hear a good, solid reason for that. Somebody that was 100 trillion, billion, quadrillion % loyal with you, even in your fucked up ways, and that's the person you decide to. Oh my God! You know what I'm getting? Judas. I'm getting Judas energy. The betrayal is real. Memories, yeah, this motherfucker in their head, morning, noon, and night about you. See, because that's how God works. You think you could go and do this fuck shit to somebody that was very great and awesome to you, and you think you're going to get away with it. Nah, you think your mind is going to flip to something positive or something else that you may want to create? Absolutely not. It's pause. It's going to be on that person that you hurt it the most. So when your karma is hitting you left and right, that person image is going to forever be in your mind, because that's where you fucked up at. Fucking with that person, trying to go up against that person, trying to discreditize a decent, good people, just because you afraid to stand in your power and do your work on yourself. You rather stay dark. You rather to hear the lies. You love that the Matrix is MK Ultra people, and they can't remember who the fuck they is and the reason why they here. That's why people like me is here, so that they could remember who they are, so that they could get up out of the Matrix and do what walking their purpose, living their purpose, moving their purpose. Don't nobody got time for that old dried up energy. Been there, done that, moved on. You fucked up. You did. You got to go through you know how long a cycle is, and you lucky if you make it through a completion of a cycle. You got to go through this all over again. And then every time you don't learn a lesson, you come back, and that life that you come back to is worse than the last. Because it got to be you got to be into knowing, into learning. You know, some of y'all been here so many times that this is your absolutely last time, and if you don't get it right, that's it. You ain't it. You're like, that's it, and you're gonna go out in the most disrespectful, low down, grade and degraded way a man or a woman in your caliber or deceitful shit you doing behind the scene when you think nobody looking, nobody knowing, nobody seeing. You don't understand that this is the planet, and the angel and everybody's over the planet seeing everything. Everything. Nothing is hidden. Absolutely nothing. So what you think you hiding? And then we're in the ages of Aquarius, where what's in the dark must and will come to light. Hello, what's playing out in the world right now? So, you chose the wrong time to be red eye is what I'm hearing. I don't know who that is or who that's for, but somebody ancestors said they chose the wrong time to be red eye over somebody else shit. Somebody saw somebody do some type of magic, and they got enticing, like, ooh, you could do that, I want to do that, and they didn't know that was a warlock that they was, bringing them into their side. The devil's always working. The devil is gonna show you what you want. What you want the fast life. They're gonna show you what you want, what you want, and not what you need. The art of illusion. Yeah, somebody got played because they was too red-eye. And they was very dissatisfied. They always wanted somebody else thing. They being haunted by ghosts, by a bunch of demons and spirits. Yeah, they opened up portals and a bunch of other and walked into some shit that they had no business doing. They soul was not Then again, let me not go there, but yeah. They failed the mission is what I heard. They failed the assignment. Yeah. Leaving behind, disappearing, cold, no contact. That's what's happening. This person is going to be ghost, and nobody, and the sad thing about this person, work their life off just to impress and people please their whole fucking life and talk about people business to everybody that cares to listen. And then the ones that cares to listen, they being judged too, because they had the audacity to be answering to this bullshit that this person was spitting out their disgusting foul ass, lying ass mouth. You go, oh yeah, and I bet they this and I bet they that. You know, be careful who you will have talking in your ears and having your subconscious picking up the nonsense that's coming out of their fucking mouth. Because you're going to be judged on that shit too. You commenting on something you have no knowledge of. This motherfucker was lying to you from day start. And then you commenting nothing positive to say, well, let's bring in the person and we talking, you know, to bring, you know, unity to it. No, you up here not knowing, not hearing absolutely nothing from the other person. And you will have the audacity to open your mouth and commenting, yeah, I bet this and I bet that, you know, and, you know, they sound like the type that's this, that. You just as bad as this person. Show me your friend and show me who you hang out with. Show me the type of people you hang out with. Because this shit right here, this is the shit you have letting your subconscious listening to day in, day night. And then the thing about it is this person is going to be repeating the same damn shit with this memory card and ghost here. Yeah, their memory is stuck on you. It can't go no further. They can't learn and experience nothing new. They lost that ability. They did. They're going to be playing, it's like they got stuck in a time portal. And what I'm seeing is this person just keep reliving the same shit over, day in, day out, saying the same damn thing over and over to the point where everybody around that person knows exactly what the person going to say day in, day out to every letter, every millisecond. Their brain has literally stopped. They can't go on to create new great memories in a way like that because it always come back to you because they wronged you. They wrong an earth angel. They wrong a chosen being. They wrong one of God's brat. And they feeling it. And still they're not learning. And for some of them, this they last. They can't come back. So they're going to go out real bad. And they work hard to keep up a people-pleasing image. Giving their last to everybody and not taking care of themselves, trying to look like they a hero in somebody else's eyes, but in their own life it's fucked the fuck up. You can't help somebody if you can't help yourself. You got to help yourself first in order to help somebody else. No matter what they're going through, because everybody's going through it. It's how you get through it. You know, you can't keep doing the same thing. At some point, something got to click for you to move different, to acquire different. But if you're moving in the same way with the same people, talking the same shit day in, week in, month in, year in, where's the growth? It's just like y'all just stuck in a time loop. Yes, the days are still going, the years are still going, but it's just the same bullshit. Y'all choosing to do the same bullshit and not go within so that you could go without and move different, so that you could acquire better. Because you got to understand, the growth is in the discomfort. It's not in, oh, I'm comfortable, everything is going for me, I'm all right. Absolutely not. The growth is in the discomfort. And when you know you got shit to do and you got to go do this and do that and everything is just, that's where the growth comes from. Not in, okay, I accomplished this, I accomplished that. No, that's the award for after the effect. After the growth, after you see, I did that and everything, you feel proud about yourself. This person, they fucked up. They fucked up tremendously. Yeah, they were jealousy. They was jealous as fuck of you. Witchcraft. They used witchcraft on you or attempted to. They was into that shit. You know what? I know somebody once upon a time in my old life where they used to be like all proud about being into the dark arts or tapping into, and I used to look at them like you have no idea what you're getting into, and This person was a stubborn head. You couldn't tell them nothing. They're the type that they got to feel before they learn. And even when they feel it, they still not learning. Yeah, they try to conjure up witchcraft on you because they was always jealous of you. And you know what? You will know that this person was always jealous of you growing up with this person, because I'm getting a family member right now. But you kept putting it off. Red flag. You throwing away because of your pure heart of who you are, because you really cared and loved this person. This person was always there, set to really, you know, trigger you and hate on you. You pour all your love into them and they just give you hate and jealousy and lies and setup and shit that all backfired on them. Yeah, they was always the snake in your story. You were sleeping in the same house with the snake, with your enemy. Yep. Rumors, pettiness, being envious, talking behind your back. That's what this person was doing, all in your name. Yep. Someone is hexing there. There's a spell, negative. But nothing could hit you. You are super, super duper, duper, super duper duper, super duper duper, and then some. Infinity, protected against all this shit. Again, your ox cannot take you out. And try they will, and try they may, but succeed they could never. They're going through conflicts. Look at their life is chaotic. Everything, nothing is working for them. One bad news after the other. You think you try to ruin a great one. You think God happy with you? You think your ancestors happy for you? I wouldn't care if you share the same ancestor with this family member. Clearly you do, but let me tell you something about ancestors. They the real one. They will nip you in the butt fast, quick, in a hurry, and one day would take all their spiritual protection away from you. The way they were on earth, they ain't nothing like that in the spirit. They so super stronger in the spirit. See, they was limited when they was here in the physical, because, you know, they could only do but so much. But you see, in the spirit, you cross your ancestors, and they took their protection from you. That's why you're going through what you're going through. Bunch of chaos and conflict in your life, because you was warned to make a wrong right, and you refused to do it. You was warned years ago, and you refused to do it, and now it's playing out from your old. This is your choice, your decision. This is what you wanted, so it's playing out. Yeah. Gamble. Oh, some of y'all, somebody's a gambler. They gamble in everything. Taking a risk, poker face, not showing feelings, rolling the dice. All right? You know that's a whole demon on you, right? The demon of gambling, right? And I ain't saying anything wrong with, you know, that do what you do. Your lesson is your lesson or whatever. It's not even about right or wrong in some cases, you know. So do what you do. You know, but it's all about balance, not too much of something, because you're going to tilt the scale. It needs to be balanced. This is not balanced. This is stagnant, being still. This is what they told us in school. Yet I never lied. Come on, this is balance. How? Even the earth don't be still. The earth is moving every millisecond. So how is this still? How is this balance, I mean? This is balance. You can't have too much, and you can't have too little. It has to be, you know, the right amount, just right there. If you have too much, oh my God. You have too, oh my God. You're gambling with your life. And I hope, is it playing out for you? You know, all this. You know, loyalty for slap you in the face, the presence. Feeling the moment, becoming aware today, in the now. This is your energy. You don't got this sad, depressed. You over here in the now, creating for the future. Focusing on the now, not worrying about what was. Because what was, that's what it is. It done happen. Now you're creating, you know, and how it's worked, how it's truly worked. And you're preparing for the future. You ain't worrying about none of this. Absolutely not. Anything else? Because I'm about to go soulmate. Oh, someone about to come into their soulmate. The one, deep love, spiritual connection, life partner. Somebody's coming into their life partner. That's so sad. Yep. So in the end, whatever these people or person try to do to you, you ended being in the present, success as fuck, with your soulmate. Damn, this must hurt them. Yeah, they hurting. They hurting. They mad that you got away. They did not see that happening. Nope. Let's see what's coming up for them. The unknown crisis. What crisis coming up for them, Spirit? What crises are coming up for them? So we got the mark of destiny. Fate leaves its mark on you and become your guide. Yes, that is so true. So unknown crisis is that you are marked. So what I'm getting is we will forever be attacked because we're marked with destiny. We got the light. We got the light code. We got the blueprint. We are the blueprint. Yeah. And then we got heart of vulture. Facing challenges and achieving greatness. That's what's up. That's what we doing. And now we're going to continue doing at a greater level. We don't got time for what was. What was is just that. Yeah. Let me get an animal card. See what the animal's gonna say. Okay, so we got the swarm, grace. You who guides across the water of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into the elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Okay? Because you know what they say, the ugly ducklings become the swarm. These motherfuckers try to get you out and you just being prepared for greatness. Even the swarm is here. They try to catch. Remember the story of the ugly duckling? And look, the ugly duckling became the beautiful swan. They wish, the other ducklings wish they never crossed. Because none of them, absolutely none of them can match up to the swan. Absolutely not. And then we have the raccoon invader. Decide on what you really want. You have the ignite to claim it. Avoid being the ticketer and practice ignite. You have many roles and can juggle them all. Yes, much is given. And understand, if it's given to you, that means you can handle it. Do not fear what is being put on your plate right now. It may seem overwhelmed. It may seem a lot. You may feel like you're not prepared. You may still think that you have a lot to do, a lot to learn. Trust me, if it's on your plate, you can handle it. God are not, and that's so true. God is not going to give you what you're not ready for. Whether you know it or believe it or not, God is not going to give you what you're not ready for. Absolutely not. The Most High Mother and Father don't got that time to play like that. So when it's right, it's right. That's why divine play is here. And it's always on divine timing. So whatever is on your plate, understand you can handle all that. And you're going to do it effortlessly. You're going to show them how it's really done when favor is over your life. You're going to be doing all this like effortlessly. They're going to be scratching their head like, damn, they still going? They created that too? And they did that? And wow, and I'm still struggling with this one and they don't on their 10th one in the last week? Yeah. Because when you have favor over your life, God is going to make sure that's inside of you come out and multiply the way it needs to. And all the star players is going to be in alignment to do their part. Because we can't do it by ourselves. It's a teamwork. And we're going to meet up with our soul tribe. And we're going to unite and do, and what? Co-create on this new earth that we're on. And then we have the fox, clever. You are swift and smart. So solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instinct. Reassure your surroundings. Resurface surrounds you. Be open to romance. I said that earlier. Y'all coming into your soulmate, the one that God and your spiritual team has for you. This person is made purposely for you and you for him. There's no you without him and him without you. Y'all are one on a whole soul level. This is not no, oh, that's my boyfriend, that's my husband type of play thing. Absolutely not. This is the real deal. This is destined. Damn, that's what's up. Shit, that's what's up. Let's get a card of what's going to come out. Let's see what's going to come out. We got everyone and all living things have aura. Vessel, manifestation of their angels' energy surrounding us. By raising your vibrational energy and training your eyes, you will be able to see aura. I know I do. And I know how far we got. Yeah, we see aura. So maybe these are for the newbies. Because as far as we got, we know we see auras. We see that. We see a lot. But for those who don't, you're able to see aura. Train your eyes. We got, you may have been feeling isolated, rejected, unappreciated, or misunderstood. But today you will realize you are not alone. There's a living angel walking right beside you. It's like several for me. Several for us. Several. And then the last one I had, is the last one for okay. Coins or small, shiny object may have been put in your path to draw your attention to important signs from the angel. Look around. That's what I'm saying. Pay attention to the signs because y'all about to hit it bigger than ever. The way y'all about to hit it big has never been heard or seen before. Okay? So pay attention to the signs, coins, everything is on purpose and deliberately. So understand what's coming for you, like seriously. And that's what I have for you guys. I'd like to thank you, your warriors, my warriors, and the Most High God for this reading. You have a blessed day, evening, morning, whenever you see this reading now. All right now.